Hello everyone, and we're back again for Monday for more AmiGameJam. Just give me a moment because I need to change a couple of things. The icon needs to come off, that needs to go on, and off and on. Oh no, that's till later, that's fine. Right, so let's get on with it then. So next game we've got is Movimento Constant EV2, I believe that is. I don't know if we tried this last week. Oh, can't open narrator. Does that right? Okay. Did they have narrate on here? I'm sure this was last week and I've forgotten. Right, so that might be have to wait a minute. That's fine, no problem. In that case, next one will be let's try creepy crawlers. Can't set chip test, but it seems to be okay. Ooh, oh no, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay so far. And we need music. There we go. This feels very alien breed by the sound of things. Certainly on the music anyway. The year is 2078, Earth is lost. A spider invasion has rendered our planet uninhabitable. These monstrous creatures breeding unchecked across the solar system. For decades, whispers circulated of a colossal spider, Goliath, intent on claiming Earth as its nest. Now it's reality. The spiders... Can I at least read the text first? I mean... yeah, if you, as a point of anything, if you've got text, let us read it, or at least have a click for us to kind of go through into when we're finished, you know? Hello there, humble squire. Thank you very much for your 7-stream stretch. Oh, I see what this is now. So I've got to kind of kill Goliath before the spiders get to me slowly. But I can kill them. Okay. Right.
Blue.
Yeah.
Life. Score.
Oh, Jesus.
Weapon.
Lost a weapon. Just as I got the life. Yeah, this is getting quite good. Does have a hold fire for auto fire, which is good. Graphics are good, sounds good. Just a minor nitpick on that beginning text.
Blue. Life. Score.
Other BMT.
Life.
I am enjoying it so far.
Weapon.
Right, let's keep the weapon this time. Let's keep the weapon and he dies straight away. Oh, God. Alright, what have you got? Oh, I went into that and I saw it as well.
Score.
Right. Oh, you swine. So I like chunky graphics. You like the chunky SFX of this one. I'm glad the weapon curse happens to other people too. Yeah, this has definitely got that kind of one more game feel to it, which is always a good thing.
Slow. Life.
Pigs with a life by the looks of things.
Score.
I enjoyed this one. Nice take on a classic arcade game. Yeah, definitely. Right, let's try not to lose the weapon this time. So this is gonna have nothing. I'm just gonna shoot it anyway. It's fine.
Weapon.
I don't think you've got anything. One of you's got health, yep.
Life.
Your life?
Score.
I think I've got to kill all the spiders before he can come down. I have another couple more goes of it and I'm going to move on. Because otherwise I would play this all night.
Life. Score.
First level's getting a bit easier.
Weapon. Life. Score.
You are not dying this time. Thank God for that. Right, so you don't keep the weapon, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's fine.
Slow. Life. Weapon. Score.
Right, cool. Not doing too badly, touch wood. We're on Kronos now. I don't know how many levels we've got.
Weapon. Floor.
Ah.
Score. Right.
Just picked it up. Again. That was quicker. I wonder whether because I held down the fire button and it seemed to be getting it, perhaps. Don't know if that was intentional or was lucky, I don't know. Oh, well, I got a high score. At least that's something to end on. Bottom of the pack, but it's better than nothing. So there you go. That is Creepy Crawlers, I believe it's called. Pretty good. And cannot escape. So the next one let's do glow point. An Amiga falling blocks puzzle game to erase the glow points on the board. Oh, I think I've seen this being played by a couple of people. So this looks like in columns 2, there's like a specific flashing block, and you've got to kind of get that one, and it can be buried somewhere in the actual system, but it's a Tetris clone, so this will be interesting. Yeah, so Columns 2 does it, and I'm sure there's another game. I think it was, is it Tetris Plus on Sega Saturn? It has some similar mode. Old road shows the next 3 pieces. That'll be fine. I'm already bad at this. Yeah, no. Try this again. One thing I am noticing is the button needs a bit of a delay on it, because otherwise it sort of picks it up a bit too quickly. It's okay now, it just wasn't before. Maybe it's just a small thing that, like that sometimes does that. I don't know if it's the controller or the input itself, but it's something to be aware of. No, I'll do this. Closing in. Just gotta make sure I don't make too many silly mistakes. You can go there. I think I made some mistakes here. Hey. This one was too much for my feeble mind. I think it's just practice, really. Like I said, if you play, if you've got access to Sega Saturn and look at Tetris Plus, that's got a similar mode, but they use a character in there that you've got to try and get off. Is in a kind of certain position. So that's an interesting way of doing it. And then there's the Japanese import of Columns, the Columns Arcade Collection, which includes Columns 2. And that's where this sort of idea that well, where I've seen it elsewhere anyway. that's the issue, because it's flicking through and it shouldn't be. And I get that problem. Which means it's put me in a bad position already. I've really got to hold back if I can. It's not what I wanted. Come on, let's get there. Oh, I don't really want to do this. Just to get there. Because that's what I want. There. Despite the fact there's 3 other blocks, I can kind of see out of the corner of my eye. I'm not really looking, to be honest. I can can see the next one's coming in, but I've not really looked at the other two. I say really, but I've not looked pretty much at all. I just can see the next one over. I'm just concentrating on what block I've got currently and where the best place to put it is. Right, I'm going to play this for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to move on. But this is pretty self-explanatory, pretty good. Music is inoffensive, as in it doesn't seem to get me. It's one of those what do you call it, ambient type of tracks. Like you can hear it playing, it doesn't get too irritating. And not for me anyway. I can switch it off. So whether the difference is with you guys, I don't know. Graphics are good. Mostly plays okay. Good idea for a Tetris game. Just got to be careful with the inputs of the button presses. That's the only other thing I can think of. Should have put it either side. Yes, finally. Took 10 minutes to do. That's starting in 5 minutes. In fact, I'll play until the break starts and then I'll move on after that. So I think this is another one of those games that I can play for hours. I know with that Tetris Plus on that mode that I talked about, I absolutely did play it for hours. so close. Yes, gonna do it before the break. Done. Right. Can escape, excellent. Okay, ads are starting in about 13 seconds, so I will see you all after the break. Welcome back, everyone. I have a cat and another cat over there. Don't know if you can see it on the webcam stream. Yeah, so there's Pixel over here. There's Rupert, who's just coming from the outside. Hello, mister. Pixel's giving his tail a sniff like, oh, where have you been? Can't sit up there forever. I've got to use my hands to actually do the stream, you know, mister. Right, okay, what we got next? Please don't stand on my keyboard. I'm tempted by either Pauldron or the other one. Because I know Burn and Blue and Red is ADF. Double cat action, yep, absolutely. Let's go with the Osiris infection. Careful with your claws. Ooh. This looks interesting. Turn this down in my ears. There we go. Mission briefing. Just gonna turn this down a touch. Osiris debug manual. Osiris has been breached, core functions impaired, deploy Cypher to the mainframe and reconnect dislodged nodes. Excessive movement will break nodes and increase viral load. Critical viral load will trigger Osiris termination protocol. Priorities: restore node links, reduce viral node. Use four-way joystick input to move your cipher within each synapse grid. Movement is restricted to fixed axis. Button 1 flips nodes or other elements behind your cipher. Button 2 space drops nodes behind your cipher. The cipher monitors all inputs and interactions. There's a lot to this. Oh, is these the different modes? Okay. Suppose we'll just do debug Osiris. Duty cycle initialized. Reconnect displayed nodes to their core links to repair layers. Restoring nodes reduces the Osiris infection and lowers corruption index. Maintain corruption index below 65,000 to avoid system shutdown. Reduce to 0 for complete restoration. Cyrus needs you. See if I've understood this. Probably not. Oh, okay. Right, I see. Nodes are fragile, limit moves to avoid structural failure. Watch for bad sectors. Collision with bad sectors reduces node moves and increases corruption. Cyrus expects discipline. Oops. Ah, okay. Yeah, I took too long over that one. Ooh, let me restart that. do like the matrix effect behind. That's quite good. So the fastest way would be for me to do this. Align each node to its correct core link. Incompatible connections will increase corruption. Excessive corruption will terminate Osiris. Only Osiris can maintain order. Huh? Oh. Oh, I see. Probably gonna fail this. Yeah. Node instability increasing. Shifts allow your cipher to reposition nodes without expending node moves. Overuse increases corruption. Apply caution. Osiris monitors all inputs. So I needed to use shifts on that one. No. Do I have to go backwards or something? Right, so this is a bit of an issue. I don't know what the issue is, but some sort of access fault issue. Try this one more time. Then I'm going to move on. Careful, mister. Shifts allow your cipher to reposition node without expending node moves. Problem is, it seems to push it behind. Unless I'm going to figure out a way of doing it so that it doesn't. No, I messed something up though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 gets me there. That was pretty tight to do that one. Your cipher can use logic gates to travel between plates. Red gates can transfer to both cipher and node. Your presence is noted as Cyrus is watching. Let's pick up the red one first. No, I'm not sure. Something's not right there. Access fault B008. Is it something to do with the fact that I'm on an accelerator card or maybe or something like that? But it seems to be after I've died, so maybe it's something about me dying and it's not liking it. It says word read from this, so I don't know. But other than that, that game was okay. It was quite good. Usual good graphics, good sound, good thing about the game. Can't think of anything apart from that bug that needs looking at. Other than that, it seems to be okay. So next game then, will have to be the Pauldron one. Oh, did we try this? Got a feeling it's not going to work, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, that's what I got last time. Sure it was something like this. Yeah, it doesn't like the system. I can try. Nope, didn't like that. What's the other one? Or is it no mu? Yeah, it's the mu doesn't like. As dark omens spread across the lands, demons stir in the depths, preparing to invade the world of men. One wizard senses the coming doom. He descends into the demon's dungeon. Alone, he will face the demons at their source. Mouse to change the options. Bit weird. That's mouse only, that's why. Left and right, that's kind of strange. Do you really think you can defeat me, you wretched fool? Many have tried, none have succeeded. Oh, I see, use the mouse to aim, that's kind of interesting. I missed it. That's the problem with this, it's trying to concentrate on a couple of things at once. I'm trying not to miss things that you might need. Got a raid from Antaeus. And a raid from Joanna Joe as well.
Of course I wash my hands.
Double raid.
Genesis allowed is not.
So hello from Double Raiders straight away. Right, gotta find out what both of you are doing. And Teus was doing another day, another hunt on his vault with Pandora with, oh, was that... Oh, Borderlands, I thought you were playing Minecraft. So thank you to the both of you for the raids. Borderlanding, fair enough. So yep, I'm doing part 2 of going through all the AmiGameJam stuff at the moment. And then later on we'll be doing Colorado. I've played, what was it we played so far? Glue Point I've played, which was pretty good. Played the Osiris Infection. Creepy Crawlers. Currently on Pauldron. I think the movie Mento Constant didn't work. But I got this working. This basically needed the specifically no MMU turning off because it doesn't like the MMU apparently. So there's one playing at the moment. Trying to do 2 things at once and I can't quite get my head into it. Left. Left. Nope. Well, there we go. Damn you, we'll meet again, wizard. Public vote has ended, I agree with most of the top 10. You're not missing out on the Memento game. Yeah, it still would have been nice to see what it's like. Massive crab, yeah, it was huge. I do like the concept of this, it's just trying to get my head round, like I've just said about the all the mouse stuff. I suppose once you play it enough you'll get used to it. The top down and the way that this is running reminds me of another game. What's it called? Fairy Tale or something? Kind of has that sort of similar idea behind it. Ah. It's good you can get back to your previous powers. Keep getting hit. Oh, got through it, that's fine. I was going to say I died from that one before. I was trying to make it sure it wasn't going to happen again. Come on, die. There we go. No, no, this way, this way, this way. Ah! Not into my layer. Oh, it's crab again. I'm dead. It's getting more difficult now. Jesus. Well, the wizard overcome the demonic threat. Very soon the adventure continues on your Amiga. Ah. Well, it was short but sweet. And... what? Okay, this is a weird way of doing something. Didn't get much chance to input something into that, so... there you go, that's Pauldron. Really good graphics, very nice. Very different control scheme. Very kind of... it's one of those ones that you got to learn to use, because the thing is, I'm trying to look at the... where I'm going and picking stuff up. At the same time I'm being shot at. At the same time I keep forgetting I've got a mouse-driven crosshair, and then the controls are left and right, which on the... so it's kind of... yeah, it's one of those. It's the game itself is pretty good. It's just the controls are kind of interesting, but something you need to learn. I think some people will get it, some people find it a little frustrating. It's going to be one of those Marmite kind of control schemes. But anyway, let's see what else we got. I'm just going to reboot. We're on 152. We'll check one more game and then we're going to move over to Colorado. Yeah, definitely agree with that. No, let me just see what else I've got on here. It might have to be next week, that one. So the two ADFs I've got is Burn, EG, and Blue and Red. I think we've tried one. Let me just try and see what they do. Burn AG turns up. Sure, one of them didn't. Ooh. That's a no for Burn then. Flashing green. Let me note this down somewhere. Okay. Yeah, look, initially. So I suspect this is either a bad download or it's one of those ones that boots from disk. And that's why I'm getting that, perhaps. I knew there was one of them. Right, I think that's pretty much everything I downloaded last time, which means I've got to, for next week, do Double Balloon Ninja, Submarine Attack, Cake Rush, Tank Zone 1. We've tried Strike Force and Mega, but that doesn't work. Backflip Endless, and I think that's it. So that's the three. That's the rest of them we'll look at next week. But for now, there's been some good ones this week. Not saying that last week was anything worse. I'm just saying that there's a good set here this week. If I had to judge these, that'd be quite difficult, as everybody's got quite a lot of things to. Everyone's got a lot of things there that's got some interesting stuff to them. And there's a lot of variety of stuff on here. Would still love to see what microkarting ends up coming out with. Kaboom Mania was a fun one. House of the Dead was a fun one. It just had some issues here and there. Like, for example, the fact that... what did I say last week? I said it was... The bunnies were just too hard to shoot, I felt sometimes. For me... right-clicking to do a reload didn't always work, so I had to kind of click it twice. But other than that, the rest of it was okay, because quite like the sort of... every time you did it, you didn't go through the same path, which is always good. Because usually in those type of games, you always have one path and that's it. Or they'll have... different paths to select, but nothing random like that I've ever seen, so that's always good. Arpeggio was good, and that was someone's first game. What else did we play last week? Wings of Fear 2 was fun. Cogs and Logs was weird, a bit interesting. Yeah. So yeah, next week we'll have a look at those those few that we've got left. So just to remind you all, it's Double Balloon Ninja, Submarine Attack, Cake Rush, Microlite Tank Zone, Backflip Endless. I think that's it, and that'll be for next week. So let's do a refresh. And then I can get on with the main game of today, which is Colorado. Although add a sign in 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break until we come out of it. So that'll be like a 6-minute break. Because otherwise I'd start the game and then we'd wind up being in an ad. So it's a bit pointless me doing that. So yeah, I will break for ads now. I'll be back in about 6 to 10 minutes and then we can finish off this stream with Colorado. So I will see you in about 10.
We know for sure that there is such a thing as time warp. We also know that time warps create alternative timelines, or if you wish, parallel worlds. The latest known time warp took place around the year 1900. When the old Tsar died, his son Peter inherited the whole mighty empire. The young Tsar, ambitious and power-hungry, confiscated the steel industry, turning it into an incredibly effective war machine. The empire's scientists developed weapons of power and destructive force never seen before. So the war began. The Tsar led his forces himself, first invading his neighbors, and then in furious blitzkriegs his forces campaigned over the world, creating chaos and destruction. Even though hope was hard to find, in this age of ruthless tyranny, an alliance was formed by the free countries of the world. But there was a long way to go, many battles to be fought, and great losses to face. This was a time for heroes.
Welcome back, everyone. Right, let's get on with Colorado, the game that I'm hoping to get completed soon. It has been a bit of a pain. And the game itself is nice and pretty, it's just a bit sort of frustrating at times. So, gotta do this all this again. Oh, damn it! Forgot about you. Very nostalgic logo. Played the Ishar game, sorry, from the Gold Box CD compilations. Well, speaking of which, we will be going back to Portal Radiance soon. So if I do F4, take that, go in here. Because we did start Portal Radiance I think back in 2022. But the 486 was being a bit of a pain, so we had to pause it part way through. But we got to the point where we left the city of Phlegm. And, was it Phlegm? Phlegm or Phlegm? And, We're in the outside world at that point. I don't think it's a Selmaris game though. It is Gold Box. Unless you're talking about a different Gold Box thing. Because I'm talking about SSI Gold Box. So when somebody says Gold Box, that's what I kind of think about. Right, so I'm only coming here to grab the 2 gold so that I can get that exchange. I'm not doing anything else in here. I don't think being here is going to give me anything that I need. Wondering why I'm jumping, it just feels a lot faster for me to get from one side of the screen to the other by just doing 3 quick jumps. I was mixing up what I meant was compilation CD in gold games. Oh, I see, okay. Those CDs have stuff like Battle Ion, the Ishar trilogy, Alone in the Dark, was budget released kind of thing. Oh, okay. I've heard of Battle Ion. Alone in the Dark is the 3D DOS one, is it? And I think it was on a Sega Saturn as well at one point. I think only the first one got onto the Sega Saturn. And then they had the, was it number 4, was it A New Nightmare or something? A New Beginning or something? Got it up here. No, it was A New Nightmare. So the one I'm talking about is the PlayStation release. Which is this one. I think it was only a PlayStation release. I don't know if it got released elsewhere. Unless it got a PC release, which is likely. I've got plenty of health now. So I need to I need to have a quick look at the walkthrough, because I have no idea where this new area is. Right, so we're in Cheyenne country. Swap all the nuggets. Right, second fork. Take the one out the back behind the tents. Make a centerpiece of the medicine man. Find out what the parchment says. Go back to the first fork. Take the lower road in front of the tent. Fight the giant the same way as the bear. Go right. Chief 2 moons, yep, okay. Turn to the canoe. We tried this doesn't work. This walkthrough is not correct. Something's missing. Because the thing is you end up coming... So you end up jumping back this way. So you must be able to jump the other way, but you can't. That's the problem. There's no other way around this. Unless I'm supposed to go behind the tents. Aha! Okay. Damn it, I need to... What do you want? Beyond the dead, on the last bridge, only a silver bullet can destroy the lone wolf guardians of the spirit. We know this. Like, we've done this completely. So, thank you for that. We've got the gun here. We've got the bullet here. Is that all? I mean, at least we've found a new place, but it's not exactly what I want. Right, hang on a minute. See, this bit we've done, which is the fighting of this guy. But I just take a gun to him completely instead. So then he goes back, kills him. The parchment basically says, hey look, go and get my kid. And this goes back to the canoe, which we've done. We've been here. Oh, wait a minute. So we've gone up here. And in this area, I couldn't figure out what to do. Right, so you needed a bigger explosion. So I have to... I have to go into the mine. Because there's no other way of doing it. Because you can try a small explosion, but small explosion doesn't do anything. Great. That's not what I wanted. Hello there, Photon. I mean, I could try with the other two bombers, but because we tried this before and it didn't work. Yeah, there's a mine in the previous part, which I skipped because it was just a pain in the backside to do. I might have to end up doing it anyway. Let's see how far I can get. No, the other side, come on. Nope, 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 this way. Good thing I've got plenty of health. What Chateau's land tonight? Kind of sad and grim. Not from this era. Never heard of that one. Yeah, dead. So I'll show you the mine. Chateau Indian and Native American that gets confused for an Apache half-breed. Most of the revenge story with everyone dies. Yeah, that's not a fun one. Especially when someone's been mistakenly identified. I'll redo this. No, that's not what I want to do. So this is a mine. You had to kind of blow stuff up to get to see it. I do like this pre-Civil War era with wilderness and opportunity. No, not let's finish the conquest with night in numbers. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you follow him. I don't know whether you've got stuck at this before. This bit opens. And then you got here. And I've got to deal with the old man. With his blunderbuss. This is what I don't like. This is why I tried to skip it, just because he's there shooting away. Now I'm dead. Just isn't... Oh. Oh, it must be dead now. Wonder whether it's just an idea just to jump towards him and take him out with the axe. Because trying to shoot him is just... that's just too quick. Unless I get a lucky shot. But the problem is how long it takes me to get there. Combat's very frustrating, yeah. This is why I've adopted this. Because that attack seems to be quite good at dealing with a lot of the foes. If you time it well and just hit him in the shit, just watch this. When it behaves. There we go. So I did get some hits at me, but I managed to get the combat in. It seems to be that downward stroke seems to be the best one to go for. Go, you swine. Pick up the... No. Yeah, he just shoots you. He just... The walls are more of a timing thing. See how hard they got hit that time. So that seems to be random. Question is, am I going to get the same look from the other enemy? So I only got hit twice. I didn't have to use the health. The other annoying thing about this is when you get hit, it's when you drop the weapon. So you spend time trying to pick up the weapon, and whilst you've been picking up the weapon, you're getting shot again, which means you invariably drop the weapon or don't pick it up, and then you just get shot again. And it's just like, another lesson in frustration. I'm gonna go and prepare as I can. Yep. Dead. Didn't even get a chance to have my potion health thing. I don't know whether it's worth coming back to this later, but the problem is it's you don't get enough. I don't think you get enough inventory pickups, because I've walked past something I can pick up, but I need my other bits. Most of you go to the old timer first. I'm sure he's got something that I need. Just check the walkthrough. He's got a parchment, so I don't know what the parchment says. It doesn't tell me what it says. There's a save point near to him as well. And then he's got the larger nugget. So the larger nugget is what I need to advance to the next area. Oh, sorry, when I'm in the next area. So there's another area that looks like a mine. Or it's more of a cave, actually. And that's where I need to use the bigger explosive thing. Unequipping weapons sometimes works. Yeah, but it's... See how fast he shoots and then reloads. That's one problem. And if I'm supposed to shoot him... See, I don't want to use the... See, unequipping... I'd have to drop something. Drop this one because I don't usually use it. F3. Look how fast that is. So yeah, it's... Unless I get hit, take the drink. I gotta remember to do that, that's the other problem. I'll give this another 2 goes and then I'm gonna call it. I may have to put this down because this is just getting so difficult in a way, because it's just... I don't know whether it's the speed or not. I mean, it works okay and it's a bit sluggish in areas, which is fine. Also notice I'm playing keyboard, not joystick. I find it a bit easier with the keyboard. See, how am I supposed to coax him to shoot? Because I'd love to be able to do it from here. No. I can't do this. I'm going to have to put it down because it's just taking too long for it to get past that part, and it's it's getting a bit frustrating now. The thing is the game is nice and pretty. It does have this thing of having almost like flashback kind of saves of how the distance between the saves is quite big. But I think the difference between flashback and Colorado is flashback's a little bit easier. I'd say it's a little bit more forgiving, maybe, should we say. Not like having this old guy that seems to be shooting quite fast. And then when you're trying to bend down to pick up the gun, oh, you've been hit again. It's like, it's just really kind of frustrating. I've managed to get around some areas, and I've gotten close to the end, but I need certain parts to continue. So, for example, up near I think it was where it was talking about the wolf. So we've been past the wolf and we shot the wolf, the spirit wolf with the bullet that we got. But then you go past there, you've got like these little stairs and this kind of person on a funeral, like this Native Indian funeral thing where they kind of have two sticks and they're on the top of it. And then there was like this ghost above it. So you needed the ghost spirit charm to get past that. But in order to get that spirit charm, I need to go and save the kid for, I think it was Chief Two Moons. And in order for me to do that, I need to buy the bigger crate of explosive. And in order for me to do that, I have to get past the old guy. So that's the problem at this point. The other path I went, the other path was a dead end. I think what happened wasn't there a, you go into there and it's like a cart that comes out from the side and hits you. You've got a couple of men. You got one on that's you get one on before the cart hits you or around that area, and you go to this kind of dead end area where you kill another guy. So you got to go all the way back and go back to the old timer. So, but it does say in a walkthrough you have to kill the old timer. It says make the old timer shoot, then use the gun in a low position to deal with him. But the problem is if you've seen how fast he shoots and reloads, it's next to impossible for me to get past him. Let's have a look at the walkthrough and see how they did it. See, look, the old timer's gone there. Oh, this is a different area. Oh, this is the mine. It's just from a different point. That's what the thing is. Yes. So. See, that's one guy. Is this the one where the cart comes out from the right? Yeah, look. There's another guy. But you notice he's using that downward motion because that seems to be the best one. And then this is, I think this must be a different area. Because I've not been here. There's the old man. There's the nugget. This part here, this was a dead end, and that's just under the old man. So he jumped in. See, he's doing that up and down, and I can't seem to get that to do it properly. Landside is blocked northern entrance to the big cross. That's the other entrance, so that's the one we couldn't And that's the big barrel he's talking about. Let's see. Go in there. He's not got the big nugget yet, but this is the other save point. See, this looks like the beginning area where you go up to. Is this where the bird is? Can't be. It's just a reused thing, isn't it? Oh, it is, because this is. So this kind of loops round to the beginning part of the game, because that bit where you went up, there was a bird up there, and I was like, what's the point in killing this bird? And now I know, because effectively that is the mine. That's interesting. So let's see what he does again. So he jumped in. I don't know whether that's just because I'm not doing this right. Jumps in, goes up, and then does a diagonal down and then comes back up again. Maybe I could, because that does look pretty quick. Let's try that. Let's do one more go and try that. Hit that turbo button. But first of all, I will be back in a few minutes because obviously we are in ads, so back soon. Okay, we're back from the ads. Right, so if you missed what I was saying, because I got so distracted with stuff, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try and jump in like the walkthrough did. I'm going to try doing that diagonal. I'm sure I've tried it before. It just felt really slow to do. Or maybe it might just, because I'm not used to the number pad. That could be the issue. It's just very tricky to do it. Right, so they're going maximum damage, pretty much. Where did it go? Oh, 'cause I can, but I need to pick up the bloody weapon first. Alright, so I might be able to do this then. Right, so I'm going to take this off. Oh, right, okay. Got you. Son of a... Oh, you... I got him and he shot me. Oh god, I should have just taken the I should have just taken the health. That would have been fine. But at least I've got to that point. I've got to do this all over again now. Kingdom for a checkpoint, yeah. Got 4% more progress. Yeah, it didn't really help if I can't actually do any more progress. Yeah, I knew I needed to kill him, I just couldn't kill him, that was the problem. It was just being difficult. So I have to jump and then shift up as soon as possible. Right, I think what I'm going to do, if I can get this correct, is I'm going to, before I see the old man, I'm going to drink the potion, the healing. Because then if he shoots me, it shouldn't be too much of a bad problem. What? There we go. If you know what I mean, you probably kill lots of enemies that didn't give progress, possibly. But I think even some of those I'd still have to kill to get to... I don't know. I don't know how this manages progress. First of all... Oh, hang on a minute. This is the jump part, isn't it? Yes. Right, first of all, ready to go. Secondly, drink the health. Thirdly, switch to this. Oh, you sod. I got in the ready position and it just didn't fire. At least I can get to this area quickly, but it's still a bit of a tedious walk. Thing is that I don't know if you have to follow the kid in the same way. Whether I can walk back a different way, I don't know. I don't want to risk it though. Right, gone. Got him. Thank God. And I can move forward. Even though we know what it says, I'm going to pick it up anyway, just to say that I've done it. Sorry, that's 4. Landslide, yeah, so basically that's what we're talking about, that's fair enough. Put that back down. What we got next? Right, so this area we've been in because it's one of the first saves we did. Now the question is, I suspect we just need to save here and come back out because we haven't actually read the note from Two Moons. But it does open this section up, which is good because then I can pick up I can probably see McDiggle, sorry. But we can't see the bird yet because I can kill the bird and it'll give me progress for doing so because I remember looking at it going, why did I need to kill the bird? Now I know why I need to kill the bird. The reason I'm just going to go back through here. Come out a second and come back in again. Read some progress on Excel. I won't say it's similar, but some performances are quite tight, even though it's more playable. Yeah, I did say that I wanted to complete that on the BBC first. Because I did start playing it ages ago, so when I was still doing Game Club with Retro Asylum, that was one of the suggestions, and there's no way you can complete it in a month. But I think the difference between the Amiga and the BBC version is, I think at least you get to see what the items are, rather than just this kind of square. So you kill the old man, find out what he's got. It does let you go through to the other end, which is useful. Very useful. And then there was this bit here. Oh, this is the dead end part. Well, I've saved it, so that's something. You've got nothing, and this leads nowhere. I'm gonna need some health. I think I know what I need to do next bit of chemistry. Yeah, don't tell me. Yeah, you'll recognise this area. So I'm going to take a long detour and come back up here in a minute. No problem, Photon. Thank you for stopping by. This is why I came here. Because we need health. I've now got it. Take a drink. Some more gold on the floor there. Ah. Does this reset him or not? He's not got anything. And there's the nugget. So that will get the big amount of gold, not gold, the big amount of bomb, which we need. This would be useful, but I might leave it since we should be able to get back to the... Now I can leave this area completely. I've got pretty much full health. So getting to the... Let me think. So take the canoe, go over, we'll have enough health to get to... We should get to... Oh no. Because it's a mech. There's a cellar there anyway. Sure, we'll work it out. It's just trying to see whether I've got enough. I've got enough health for the trip there. Cat, stop pushing against the keyboard. Right, so on this side. That's not too bad. So I'm going to make... You know what? And so now I can pick this up again. I'm going to drop this. And pick this up. Trade that in for gunpowder. Take on the giant. Come back and pick this back up on the way. Problem is I don't think I've got enough health to come back. This is the parchment about go and get my son. Yep. We know where the peak is. So we'll have to trade this in now. That's a big barrel. I think I've messed up a little bit. Because it'll depend on how this journey is. There's the sand. There we go. Yep, it's here. No. Right, well, we've got a bit more progress thanks to chat and the walkthrough, so I'm going to leave this till next week because it's going to take ages for me to get back again. You see now how long everything is, but it looks like everything's starting to be interconnected now. So now that we've got that mine open, what I may do is I may skip. The problem is whether I need to actually speak to the chief. Maybe I need to do that anyway to activate the next. I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do it because I need to activate the next mission. Because I can go up to the peak anyway and defeat the bird, which will give me probably give me a bit more on a score, but the kid won't be there because I won't have activated it. That's what I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that next week. But anyway, thank you everyone for popping in. So I will be back when I get the right button. I will be back tomorrow for Exhumed. It could be the last stream or it could be the last 2 streams, but we are pretty much on that end path now, which is good. And then after that we can move over to finishing Polar Radiance, and then we can finally start, after Polar Radiance, we can finally start the requested game of Gauntlet 4, but it's the quest mode. So we'll finally get there. So apologies for the 2-year wait, but that's what happens with games and stuff, especially role-playing games that take ages. Then Friday we're carrying on with Age of Empires, the Conqueror's expansion, and we are on the next scenario. We've finished El Cid campaign, which means that we're halfway through that in the entirety. So once that is done, we move over to Cyberforce. Is it Cyberforce? Was that Cyber Mission? It's basically the game that got requested. There was a it was in the same universe as Earthsiege, but it was an RTS instead. So that's the next one after. I believe that's the next one after Age of Empires 2. And then Sunday we're back with the ZX Spectrum next, and we're playing Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Currently I'm having a bit of an issue with one of the levels called Advanced Pulverizers, just because of how pixel perfect you've got to be sometimes, because it's too easy to lose life there, frustratingly. And then I've got the next level which I'm slowly getting through, called, I think it's Mutants on the Move, and instead of the mutants being in just a pattern order, they're now kind of going up and down ladders and moving left and right, and they're going up slides and back down a slides, so it makes that a little bit more harder. So I'm hoping this Sunday to actually complete that. Well, not complete, but get that section done, because then we can move on to what it's going to be the next few sections. But in terms of progress for that game, I think it said it was 32 levels, and we're on about 23 at the moment. So that's over halfway there. So that's good. And then again, we're back to, on next Monday, we'll be looking at the rest of the games for AmiGameJam and trying to get a bit more progress in Colorado, really, I suppose. Right, let's see who's available for Raven. Who have we got on today? Let's go and raid that girl Joey, because we'll carry on the Amiga Mondayness. See if that girl Joey is still on. Or, yep, she's still on. So she's playing Roadcraft DX. She's been doing that for a little bit, so I'm assuming she's either not completed it or is just really enjoying it. I don't know. So let's go raid that girl Joey. And, yep. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. If not, you know the rest of my schedule. And until then, I will see you all later. Bye.